wizard is never late, nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to. Hey up guys, it's Fish here, and welcome back to some more Rise of Mordor / Lord of the Rings mod. That's what I'm just going to call it from now on, because it's not really just for Galadriel elves anymore. So I'm just going to refer to it as the Lord of the Rings mod, which you guys can go ahead and find in the description down below. That does encompass, obviously, Gandalf, as we're looking at him right now. It's so awesome that this modder has managed to get all of these great custom models into the game. You know, he looks awesome. Obviously, he's got Glamdring right here as well. His, obviously, famous sword, the foe bringer right here. Looks amazing. It is a bit dark, but that's the modder just said that was the kind of the way the textures were on the sword itself. He obviously has his staff on his back, and yeah, he looks great. Obviously, we also have Aragorn as well, who now has his sword, Anduril. I'll probably butchered both of them sword names. Obviously, we have a Flame of the West right here, and I think Aragorn's sword looks nice as hell. Look at that. That looks amazing. It's going into his leg a little bit, but we can kind of ignore that. Aragorn does it great now. He doesn't no longer have Sauron's mace equipped to his right hand. So that's great. So yeah, today's battle, what we're going to be doing is kind of like a survival battle. We have two Uruk armies, and also something I should mention as well, he has now added in new Uruk units into the mod itself, meaning you guys can go ahead and start playing with elves versus Uruk-Hai now, and you don't need the Rise of Mordor to actually do this. So you guys can play with these new Uruk-Hai units, and you can also play with the elven units as well. And I think these Uruk-Hai units look really nice. Like the shields look maybe a bit like wooden, but besides that, I think the actual textures on the units themselves look really nice, and I think he's done a great job of getting these actually into the game. And it helps just also spice out a bit of the roster from the Uruk-Hai. I think it kind of gives them a few more units and allows, when I combine this with Rise of Mordor, I think it makes it very interesting. As well as that, there's also a crossbow unit for the Uruk-Hai now, so the evil guys now finally have a missile unit. Jesus Christ, that weapon right there from the Uruk-Hai is huge. But yeah, these guys also have crossbows. They're extremely deadly, but they have a very short range. So it kind of just helps to buff out a bit of the Uruk-Hai armor and helps to add a bit more. So yeah, as I mentioned, we kind of have a survival battle, and what I'm planning of doing is kind of having Gandalf turn up as a reinforcement. So that's where you can see I'm running off these cavalrymen all the way over here with Gandalf, and Aragorn's going to have to defend the fort against pretty crazy numbers. You know, there's 7,500 Uruk-Hai coming his way. So what, this is, you know, an 11,000 man battle, and the men of Gondor besides Aragorn are going to have to go ahead and defend. So it should be a really interesting battle. Hopefully Aragorn can do well in the battle himself. We've got our archers set up pretty nicely as well behind the walls, so these Gondorian archers are going to shell the enemy as they get closer and closer. We'll actually go ahead and put these guys on toggle fire at will as well, and let's just get this battle started. You know, you don't really need to show you guys too much of the army comps or anything like that. We can just get straight away started in this battle. And I'm excited to see how it does turn out, if we're just going to get completely overwhelmed, or if we're actually going to stand a chance in the battle, because there are so many enemy forces, 7,000 of them. By the looks of it, split up into two pretty strong blocks. We've got the block over there, which we've just seen, and then we obviously also have a pretty nice army right here with some of the default Uruk-Hai, which are right here, and you can compare them to the raiders, which the modder is obviously stuck in. I do like the size of the shields in the modded units. That's pretty cool. Oh, nice. Our archers are about to start shooting as well. Give them hell, boys. Give them hell. Yeah, you got these archers shooting. Are these guys going to start shooting? Come on. The one unit I click on doesn't shoot. Oh, well, we can go over to these guys now and watch them. Yeah, they're going to be shooting pretty heavily up. It looks like they're going to be just directly hitting it, but it's fine. The arrows will just curve over and start hitting the enemy forces. Now, I'm wondering if they're just going to bum rush me in the center, or if they're actually going to be trying to go around the flanks. I'm not really sure what's going to happen. The first two ranks are just volleying over, hopefully finding some big targets off on these Uruk raiders, who they're making their way closer and closer. Yeah, the arrow fire is coming in. Not really finding too many marks. A lot of the arrows are getting hit in the shield, but the first charge is going to begin, I imagine, as these guys come charging in to try and take me out right here. But that should be fine, nothing to really worry about. On the other side, we can really see that the enemy armies are kind of completely trying to surround me right here. The first charge comes in. Luckily, I have a sturdy wall of Gondorian spears right here. These guys are not going to go down likely, that is for sure. We have the Gondorian captain right there helping out. We do obviously need to make sure we use our arrows pretty effectively, because, as I mentioned, they have some pretty deadly crossbows, so we want to be very careful not to shoot our own men. They are also making quite a lot of progress around this corner, so we have to obviously keep an eye out open for that. And I think I'm only ever going to call on the men of the horses, Gandalf, and the riders of Gondor to come and help their king when it looks like that, you know, there is no hope whatsoever. As we see that Uruk-Hai just burning in the background, that is brutal. We also have some Easterlings in this battle as well, which is interesting to note as well. So let's do some slow-mo just for a little bit. whilst the AI kind of decides what it's up to. We're getting a little bit of lag, which is fine. You know, obviously that's to be expected when we have 11,000 soldiers fighting. But I always kind of just like doing slow-mo anyway, with like the epic Rise of Mordor soundtrack in the background. I think these just makes this slow-mo so cool. Now, we don't have the battle screaming or anything like that, but we still do just have, you know, the awesome animations, the men of Gondor in their shield walls ready to fight and give their lives. We do also obviously have some archers as well, which we should probably be focusing down their crossbows, because I imagine their crossbows are extremely deadly for us to deal with, so I want to be killing them as soon as possible. So yeah, you guys go ahead and shoot them. I should bring over these swordsmen to help out over here. And yeah, we are being completely enveloped right now. If we just zoom out, we can see that there is an entire envelopment going on right now, and we're going to have to obviously be hoping to our best that we do have Gandalf, who's ready to come over with his riders, his men of Gondor, the riders of Gondor, and he's going to go ahead and lift the siege, which is happening right now. That's what we can hope. Obviously, Aragorn might have to go in himself as well at some point and help out. The Witch King is involved as well. Yeah, I completely forgot to mention we actually have a Witch King involved. I'm actually going to move up this unit of Citadel Guard to help out as well. If we can kill the Witch King, that would be great. In you go, Citadel Guard. Yeah, if we can take him out, that would be amazing. The front line is holding. Oh, I might even send Aragorn forward as well. Yeah, Aragorn's not one to shy away from a fight. So let's bring up Aragorn, and we'll send him to kill the Witch King as well. He has plenty of good abilities. He has this rapid advance one as well, which will make him really fast as he just charges in through the ranks of the Gondor soldiers. Oh, he's getting stuck a little bit there as well. Forward for wrath, for ruining the world's end. Oh, obviously that's the wrong person, but it's fine. And he's going to obviously make his way forward. He's seeing the Witch King. The Witch King's actually pretty bloodied as well, so if we can kill him, that'd be sick. That would go ahead and ruin the morale of a lot of these other Uruk-Hai units. And these are obviously like the more lightly armored ones, whereas the Rise of Mordor units have kind of gone for much more of the heavier units. Go on, use the Flame of the West, Aragorn, slay the Witch King. It's just so cool seeing these units fighting together, and the custom heroes as well. I think the Seven Kingdoms really did show that having these custom heroes in, even if they are a lot of work to bring in, is just completely worth it, because it just adds so much flavor to the battlefield seeing these guys. I hope we're doing damage to these crossbows as well, because they seem to be racking up a lot of kills, and it's going to be a while until the rest of the cavalry turn up. So, you know, I'm going to have to wait until we do get pushed back pretty heavily. And yeah, these crossbows. Did we kill the Witch King? Aragorn killed the Witch King. Look at them rally to Aragorn right there. Oh, that is awesome. Look at them. I'm actually going to pause it and get a screenshot right there of everyone rallying. Look at that guy screaming. Aragorn has slain the Witch King. That is amazing. We'll go back to clicking play. I'm actually going to go back to playing normal speed now. And the battle cries can continue. That's amazing. Killing their general is great. Aragorn has done an admirable job there with the rest of his men. Surrounding the Witch King and slaying him has been awesome. However, the Uruk-Hai do seem like they're starting to push around this flank now. Getting around this side. They're kind of opening up the gaps, and the men of Gondor are being getting pushed back a little bit, actually. That's not too good. How are we doing on the other flanks? Oh, some of these flanks are really struggling. We're obviously going to have to send some more men at some point to help out. Probably over here first, I think. That would be a smart move to bring, so start doing them. The main lines are doing fine though. These Gondor swords are just holding perfectly. Not really too scared about them falling anytime soon. But some of the animations and shit, and the quality of these weapons is just so good. And that's why I can't wait to see until Rise of Mordor actually end up doing like doing orcs and trolls and stuff like that, because they have shown a lot of interest in doing trolls and other units like that. You know, Mumakil. That's going to be so sick when that does get done. I mean, the lag really isn't that bad as well. Let's look at the kills. I mean, the men of Gondor are really doing well, you know. And I think maybe these evil factions are maybe a bit unbalanced. Obviously, it doesn't help that they're AI as well, so they really don't do too well. But I mean, I gave them silver experience and everything like that. I gave my men less experience. I think if we press K, we can see, yeah, my men have like double bronze and they have silver. So, and I put it on very hard as well. So these guys are really struggling. I guess we had Tiller Towers help as well. So I don't think this battle is going to be close. I think as soon as Gandalf turns up, that'll be it. All she wrote for it. But I think that'll be cool nonetheless, as more of the Gondor soldiers come flying in here. I guess just the artillery towers really put a favor in my side. Obviously killing the enemy general as well, but I don't think the Uruks actually have bad morale. Yeah, we are really not doing any damage to these crossbows at all. We shot a lot of missiles at them and we just did nothing. Oh, this left flank is really going to struggle. Let's go ahead. Let's let them in, actually. Let's let them kill that unit. Let's fall back. We'll get these guys formed up. We'll fall back and kind of let them in just to make the battle a bit more interesting. So we actually have some fighting in the camp. I had like a really nice like last stand here set up, so that when they did manage to break through my formation, I'd have the Citadel Guard just formed up here, you know, by the thing. I could have Aragorn dismount and stand back here. Like, I was really hoping they'd push me back, but I mean, I guess it's not the end of the world if they're going to continue on. I mean, obviously we're going to bring Aragorn back now, and we'll obviously bring back this unit Citadel Guard, and we'll kind of almost let them in a little bit. Not like, obviously, just like give up the battle or anything like that. But you got to remember, like, we have a lot of soldiers, you know, cavalrymen just sitting off there. Gandalf is ready, you know, he's coming as fast as he can to help out the men of Gondor. Now, Mordor has shown interest as well in making Gimli and Legolas and maybe even the halflings. And if he can find more units like this to add in, you know, like orcs and other factions, like more dwarven units would be great to see as well. We could really start having some interesting online battles on this mod as well. You know, we can either get more YouTubers together to play with the Rise of Mordor units, or just you guys. You know, if this mod gets a couple more factions added to the game, you know, we can literally have a whole ton more units fighting, and we can have more of an online battle. What unit just routed? Was it archers? I think it was archer. Oh no, it was the unit over there. So we're going to be getting in a little bit more now, which is fine. Aragon, come to the center. I know you're more of a warrior, but it's fine. So we'll kind of just form up more around this last camp, because I want to kind of have a last stand here. So let's form up more around the camp itself. I think that'll look cool. We'll just bring back like all our troops which aren't engaged and kind of give them a little bit of an easier job at pushing forward. Now, that's not obviously to say I'm giving up the battle. I'm just trying to make it look a bit cooler than obviously just us just ruining them. Hopefully doing this will make it a bit more interesting. So let's just form up here, because I mean, they are exhausted pushing up, so I mean, that's fine, but they're going to be breaking through here. And when these guys break in, they'll be able to come around and hit this. Because remember, we have also killed the enemy general as well, which is pretty huge. I love the Gondor Spear Infantry. I think that's one of my favorite units in the entire mod. It's just this, like, it's so iconic from the movie. And as a kid, I just remember, you know, watching The Return of the King for the first time and just seeing these men of Gondor and just how awesome they looked. With the spears and the helmets and the hair. You know, it's really cool. It really does make me feel like a child again playing these mods. So obviously Third Age is an awesome mod, but you know, the graphics of Attila is just so great. I wish kind of the Attila mechanic, the battle mechanics from Medieval 2 were in Attila. Like if they could make that, you know, have more of an impactful weight of numbers, where if you had weight of numbers, you'd be pushing them back slowly, and the battle just felt so much better in Medieval 2. So our towers are going to be going down very soon. Oh yeah, the Uruk-Hai are pushing in hard here. These guys are going to have to run quickly. They're in shield wall, right? Yeah, they're in shield wall. Break shield wall and run. You guys need to form up. Luckily, the AI is just going to take these towers out first. But form up, ready to hold. We're actually doing really... Oh no, the AI is actually doing some really smart stuff here. They're pushing on my flank here to try and hit me. That's pretty smart by the AI to say, oh, do you see that Uruk-Hai just getting sliced? Oh, that one just lost his head. So many of them just got their heads sliced up. Awesome. They're going to continue to push, though. That's absolutely fine. We've got this. I believe in the men of Gondor. Hold firm. A lot of Uruk-Hai are pushing now on the final layer of our defense right here, which is fine. In the tents. Like, I really wanted this battle to be more like this, so I'm glad I did set it up like this. Because you kind of almost have to manipulate the AI to do what you want them to do. That's great. We also have the Gondor men here. We've got some more soldiers set up here. We've got archers. Oh, these archers are going to be getting ruined by the Uruk-Hai. Yeah, these archers do not stand a chance, but oh well. We'll let them fight. Oh, we're about to get outflanked here as well. That's not good. The Uruk-Hai are surrounding our outer defenses. The men of Gondor are going to have to hold the line for as long as possible. So when the rest of our lines do break, when all our outer defenses break, I think when this line breaks, and this line breaks, I will start bringing in the cavalry, because it is a little bit of a distance away, and the men of the Gondorian horses can start making their way in. We still do have a pretty strong defense, you know. If we look at balance of power, it's still huge. I think the balance of power is a bit skewered. Even though, you know, we are killing a lot of them, but we are also losing a lot of soldiers now. As soon as they start taking out these towers, that's going to be really big for them. But again, I don't think their main lines are actually going to be holding too well. I don't know. I feel like, yeah, I don't know if these raiders, how these raiders actually stack up against the Gondor sword infantry. More of their men are routing. This dude is standing on a tent. just overlooking the battlefield, maybe trying to get some strikes off from over the head. The flame is going here off as well. That looks great. And obviously we have the Citadel Guard ready to receive any soldiers right there. The Citadel Guard in shield wall as the men of Gondor just get surrounded. This is a cool shot right here. You can just see the fighting on all flanks right now. Oh, the Uruk-Hai are pouring through the gap now. That's going to definitely help them out. Surely that's going to help them out. As we, yeah, look at that. They're going to be running down a lot of soldiers. Luckily, we do have a Citadel Guard here. We'll pop their brace ability as well, just to help them out. If we can. Brace. Oh, we can't brace. That's fine, though. Oh, the Uruk-Hai are pushing on. The Citadel Guard are so clean. Look at them. Really nice models on these. Rise of Mordor team never fails to disappoint here. So they're going to be pushing on. The entire Uruk-Hai army is pushing on. These guys are actually still holding, even though they are surrounded. Yeah, they're fighting back to back right now. The Gondor Sword Infantry. They're doing a good job. Maybe they can actually fight their way out of it. Let's see if we can get them to fight their way out of it and make their way back to Aragorn. Aragorn is here. I'm actually going to dismount him because I want him to fight on foot because I think it looks so much cooler when he is fighting on foot. Oh, I selected the Citadel Guard by mistake. You guys go over here. Protect your king. Protect your king. Okay, cool. So we're going to go ahead and get Aragorn. We're going to dismount him. Yeah, dismount yourself, Aragorn. And I think the cavalry is going to come in now because even though balance power is in our favor, we have a lot of enemy now pushing on our position. So we do need to form up. So yeah, let's go ahead. Let's get Gandalf. Gandalf, my old boy, start marching your men. Your men, reinforcements, look to my coming. And there we go. Oh, God. Let's go ahead and select it a bit properly like this. Press, oh, God, it's messing up really heavily, but we'll just do that anyway because I'm sure it'll look cool. And now let's get on board with Gandalf because this video is obviously all about Gandalf and we haven't really seen too much of him yet. The texture is really nice as well. Entire units are perishing, which is not good, but he's bringing the Knights of Gondor to come and save the day, to save their king as he rushes as fast as he can. He's actually gone ahead of the main line as well, and look at the Knights as well coming to his aid. They see Gandalf. Look at him. Look how much faster Gandalf is. The Knights of Gondor can't keep up. Unfortunately, I don't think Gandalf is on Shadowfax, but he's coming as fast as he can. So let's go ahead and start giving some orders to these guys. You guys go here. You guys come in there. I want some units to come into the city as well to help out. Right, I feel like Theoden right now at the Battle of Pelennor Fields, telling my men to go into the inner city and stuff like that. Let's slow-mo this whilst we do it because I don't actually want to, miss out on any of this action. Then we'll send these two units round here to go right there would be great. And then you guys come around there. Because the Citadel Guard are definitely struggling. And obviously Gandalf can come flying in as well to help out. Yeah, these guys, it's going to be a hard fight for sure. Gandalf, come in. Citadel Guard, come help out. Come and help him out. We need Aragorn to come in. These swordsmen are going to be struggling now a little bit as well. We can actually dispatch a few of them to help guard the flank. And cool. Everyone's pretty much got their orders. We've got Gandalf come flying in. Aragorn is charging in. Look at him go. That's great as he's coming in to fight these Uruk-Hai. We have a Citadel Guard in hot pursuit coming to aid him. We need Aragorn as healthy as possible. We obviously do have war cries and stuff like that. And killing the enemy general has been great for us. Look at the Citadel Guard coming to aid Aragorn. That's awesome. Nice. Come on. Slay them all. Yes, the Citadel Guard come flying in to help their king and also help out their Gondor swords who are trying to hold back the raiders as best they can. How is Gandalf doing? Is Gandalf here yet? No, he's so much faster than everyone else though. That's great to see. The White Wizard is definitely going to help out here and come smash into these guys as fast as he can. Everyone has orders apart from them guys, but I can sort that out. We just need to make sure we take care of a lot of the crossbows. And once they're dead, it's fine. Our swords are going to be breaking here. I don't know if I've given the AI too much help here. Well, obviously for me, we're already in Pike Wall there, which is great. You guys form it and actually pop your brace ability on these guys if you can. Yeah, brace these guys. Did it go off or not? It didn't actually go off. There we go. Giving these guys a bit of an extra boost as well now. So hopefully the swordsman can hold. And now let's click play. And hope that Gandalf can arrive in time. Look at him come. He's so fast. Don't worry. Look to his coming. The crossbows are actually just hammering him. But that's our last shot. Don't worry, Gandalf does not care. Here we go. The White Wizard has arrived precisely when he means to. And he just comes flying in and sends so many of them into the abyss. I hope them crossbow bolts won't just kill him immediately. Because I'm not sure how healthy he is. We're actually going to bring him out and throw him back in. Because he's got a lot of bolts in his back already. And how sad would it be if he just died immediately? That would not be good. A lot of our knights are now making their way in as well. Come on, Gandalf. Get out of there, please. I don't want you dying immediately. Cool. We're going to be able to see this. Hopefully these guys can come in. Oh, the raiders are going to get smashed. This is for the King of Gondor. Nice, they're dead. The rest of the knights are moving in. That's great to see. Has Gandalf made it out yet? Where is Gandalf? Has Gandalf died already? Oh my god, come on. He got surrounded. The crossbow bolts ruined him. That sucks so much. Come on. This video was all about him turning up. We can just pretend that he's still alive. That sucks so much. It's because he got shot point blank by all them crossbow bolts. That really ruined him. That's annoying. But you guys got to see him, so that's the main thing, right? As the knights come flying in. Hopefully these knights are turning up now. Yeah, they are indeed. You guys go over there. You go chase them down, though. You knights come flying in there. You guys come in now. We just need to make sure that all these knights are hurting the enemy lines. It still does not mean that we're anywhere near going to win this battle. I feel like I've given the AI too much advantage. But if we can cause a mass rout or something, as long as Aragorn stays alive, we'll be fine. I still can't believe that. I still can't believe he died. Oh, nice. We're actually routing all of these guys. It's great. Come on, Aragorn. Use your war cry. Help out. The White Wizard has been slain. Oh, that's so dumb. It's because then he got an entire, like, 120 crossbolts in his back, point blank. That's what ruined his HP. Damn, that's so annoying. The only reason I charged him forward first is because I didn't see that they had as much ammunition left. So I really expected them to be, like, pretty much just going from the battlefield. Rest of the knights are coming in now. Hopefully these guys can take care of them. Yeah, we've got this. The knights have definitely helped out. All these knights can come in now as well. Help out. We've got these guys chasing down the rest of the soldiers here. We're losing a lot of knights, that is for sure. But I think it's going to be completely worth it. Come on, boys. Run after them. We need to silence all of their missiles if we can. We get a nice little glimpse here of more Gondorian knights come flying in again in the backs of the Uruks. Oh, awesome. Look at that. We just destroyed so many units. The cavalry charges can sometimes be really good in this game. They can also be sometimes really, really bad. How's Aragorn doing? I guess we haven't got many other men left. We should look at these guys a bit more. As we continue to chase these down. Where's Aragorn? We can actually go and find him pretty nicely. We're just pressing insert. We can see hopefully he makes his way to the front lines. Use the Flame of the West. Lead your people to victory, Aragorn. Hopefully he's going to get a kill on this guy now. I think he is. Yeah, nice. He's already sent that guy down. Come on, let's rack up another kill, Aragorn. And you are bloodied, but we cannot have you dying. Yeah, charge. Rally to your men. Beautiful. How's the rest of the flanks doing? Pretty nicely, if you ask me. We just need to continue to fight hard. Pretty much all our units are involved now. I think we need to get a few more cavalry charges off here. Continue to push in these knights. Everyone's routing here. Yeah, that's going to be great. Let's bring in the last couple units. Obviously, we'll throw Aragorn in here as well to fight with his men. Of course, Aragorn will come in, help fight with the knights. The Citadel Guard will follow him around. Don't you worry, though. I'm not going to let him have the same fate as Gandalf in this battle. Come on, Aragorn, push forward. Your knights are doing fine. He is on foot, though, but I'm hoping that even if he's on foot, he's fine. Oh, look at that. He just sliced that guy straight through the stomach. Awesome. The rest of the Citadel Guard are turning up now. It's just this huge bulk of infantry here, but I think our infantry is fine. I'm pretty confident these guys, these men of Gondor and the Citadel Guard can hold up fine. And we obviously have all of this. Yeah, we just routed all them down. Great, let's continue to push round then. Help out route the rest of the soldiers. You guys come help here. This unit is surrounded right now. They're doing great. They're fighting with dragon skins. The Uruks are running. Rest of these guys can come around and help out. The rest of the Citadel Guard can make their rounds around here. And everyone can just push on along with Aragorn and win the day. I was scared that we were going to lose that at some point, if I'm honest. But everyone's just going to come around here now. Finish off the Uruks and the dragon skins. The Easterlings who are still alive. Is Aragorn somewhere in the front rank somewhere? Trying to pick him out here. I'm sure he is somewhere in the midst of cavalry as they all just come completely surrounding the enemy lines. I mean, Gandalf did have a big entrance, right? It was just so annoying. He died. I can't believe that still. I guess you guys the entire video were like, oh, Gandalf's going to be sick when he turns up. It's the crossbow bolts. He isn't underpowered. I think he would have done fine if he just didn't get annihilated by them crossbow bolts. Like, I honestly feel like that was the main reason he lost. He died so quickly. He did get surrounded, which was kind of my bad, but he's so fast, he just ran away from everyone. I think, yeah, if he didn't get hit by 120 crossbow bolts, it would have been fine. But victory was ours, Pyrrhic victory. Let's go and end the battle and see who racked up the most kills. I still enjoyed myself fighting that. So we lost 3,000 soldiers. We only had 1,000 men left. So the Uruks nearly overwhelmed us. Aragorn got 8 kills himself, which again isn't too bad, you know, considering I didn't really get him fighting. And he did also kill the Witch King. Do remember that. He's killed the Witch King pretty convincingly. Crossbow bolts doing great for them. Yeah, the cavalry, the Gondorian cavalry coming in and being the MVPs. Gandalf only getting 4 kills, but he did look cool, so that's the main thing, right? You don't need to get kills when you look cool, that is for sure. And yeah, the rest of the Gondor infantry doing great. So cool. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to drop a like and a comment down below if you did and you want to see more Rise of Mordor. Maybe some more custom cities we can do with me and Apollo where we just fight it out. Especially now we have more Uruk-Hai units. We can have actually almost build more of a proper Uruk army. Again, we can have elves and stuff in. It should be a lot of fun. So let me know in the comments and I'll see you guys next time, and fish out.